PIDGIN news debate for inside moon for August. Country people them we salute you now for outside day. We glad say we don't meet up for this site for Equinox story out. Sabi say tori for inside PIDGIN news debate. We return back for talk some of the tori them we will not be free for see away pass inside the week. Now chance to hold the game for we own stranger them too for see we own combi them for inside house for talk on top the thing the way they don't pass inside the week. Waiting them check and waiting the Peter we on top palaver for solution with the fuse and look out the arraignment. Tori for inside the week we sabi say will be talk palaver for accident. One way be pass on top place where they call am say Bonaberry Bridge and accident too where he just passed this morning time for that side for Sam for Yawinde where two picking them they die for that side so for Sam before SCDP. Now so to go talk for now palaver they suffer where people them for inside Douala just now they suffer for Sika palaver for Wawa roads and Watawe the meet up people them for inside Benin place. All that chapter them plus even chapter for inside Waka for governor Adoblele Lafrique where be there for that side so for Momo and other division there for Norwest. We go talk sabi say chapter now for say make picking them papa them mommy them prepare picking them for say make they turn back for school when September moon ilan. And they told them that way don't enter for we EM and Tori will be shown inside the week. Today we get two serious man picking the way they did for Makona. I go start with Mola Jules Nana. Mola, good afternoon for you.
Afternoon, Ambassador. Thank you for another invitation.
Okay, another person when now we own person for house. Today he don't turn a normal talk man. Na Tata Golov. Tata, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ambassador.
How you dey?
No, God day.
Okay. Yes, now we two people them that we two people that will try for talking the way they pass inside the country. But chapter 1, the big story for today. Now this palaver for accident for that side so for Sam now for before SCDP where this accident it passed this early morning time country people them. As well now they see that accident according to Tori way enter for we EM. They tell we say motor way carry fuel from top his skin. It be 1 ton now for the way one time. Confusion for on top motor, a carry motor hibam now for on top some house where he just dey for before SCDP for that side so for inside Yawinde. For Sika this accident where pass for side for Yawinde this early morning time. Sam we will sabi say anytime we call that place it dey make people them for member some thing the way it don't pass for that side we train to it be throw away or yeah then people they go carry am they die. Now for day two we hear say two small picking the way they be the sleep. This accident it take them he go with them. Now for some for Yawinde the way that one he pass. Mola, if you call the one na careless or na technical or which kind of thing if you talk two picking them, they be the sleep inside their sleep, they no wake up, they continue for sleep.
Mr. Ambassador, before I want to start, I will really bow down in front of those corpses because at least human lives will be lost for them. And moreover, this house is the way they be with a bill and just in front of some. I don't think so they respect security rules the way at least they put in place because normally any petrol depot house no get for be built even about a kilometer because man don't know what if it happen. Then secondly, when I discovered and said so houses them people they stay for they corner that kind of depot. You know fine. Do they respect security rules them? And secondly, I feel say this so even the bodies that be they respect some certain decisions them. If not, even the council be go for tell them somebody they leave that place. Just imagine say if that maybe this lord will be carry petrol. If we say for bus then fire come out. We know how many people if he die for them. Anyway, God only help the population so much so that only maybe few persons then die. Though at least when talk of death we get for cry because now human lost that.
Tata, this accident will just happen for Yawinde side day. Two people them, they don't die. The other time where accident be happen for Samu, sabi say na petrol be throw away. Plenty people them where they can't carry petrol, they burn, die for inside. The one na two picking them, na carelessness for the family you they be for corner or who get blame?
Before this accident what happened, so I hope say this has don't be for long. And also with the main mistake to for bill for corner that kind of place then when BB motor they pass. And place where I want to take my stone through and for these drivers they where they drive camion them. they overtake drugs. And again, they over careless for give steering for motorboy them. And they talk with you me I know. Because this very house be just there for this very place. No be not today where they belong. You don't be there for long. But today with the cry picking them. So more first shoot them that side for carelessness what drivers then they do. Because 1 second for steering, you go now out of what you will the check. So the one at the column say carelessness because plenty of them and know say that they take drugs them. Now they overcause this accident for outside now so especially coming young people then.
And so if even though Unatuna the travel talk, you don't talk say normally house they be get for a day for far away place.
That is it.
You the talk say that house we don't be there since you blame driver them. So finally who will get blame? Now who get the blame?
They blame plenty na drivers them. Driver when I the drive because motor nothing run E1.
Then if the motor say seven they big then go the way make and so it will be get problem for inside with driver to no be fit for help yourself.
I would say that one now only if we tell we, but I know say many of them they overtake trucks.
Since we talk on top chapter for accident, maybe we'll turn back small. Now, yesterday, with Secretary General for inside Prime Minister office too, a common list for name them for people that way they be get caught for their skin for train accidents where it be happen for 2016. According to what you hear, around that kind of 744 people that they be get caught. According to list, where Secretary General for inside Prime Minister office, a common man they give invite for people them say me they come from number 9 day for inside this month for check the name them where they don't put them if their name is there on top from 10 o'clock now for that side. So for Prime Minister office this palaver for train accident since 2016 2019 plenty they talk say why they overstay for commodity listeners say they be still make their investigate.
Really for me I be see say they want try for choose now the right people there where they will come work. Because for inside this issue now only for get the right person. So if you check say me they move the list first.
The list already come out.
Yeah, the list. We will see the people the way they don't choose them first.
I need the court to sabi say time when the accident happen, we begin a different prime minister. Now another prime minister don't come in never make even how many months, but if he be on the same work.
I would say the very prime minister when don't come, they still work for the very people the way the other prime minister believe them. So for there, not they see any change. But my problem is say me they choose the right person.
Mula since 2016, 2019, now they come out complete list for people that they be get caught. And they never give list for name for people that they die. They come on only one day they be get caught with they so they alive. The period where they take come out and plenty people that they ask them why he overstay.
Yes, for big grammar they talk say it's better too late than never. But when we look and we ask ourselves say this, so they will need up to 3 years before the list come out. With this list they don't come out, the outcome now waiting. What will be next? Because if they use 3 years for bring out the list, surely it will need another 4 years so that they react or for compensate. What will be the essence for the list now? Which they talk? The list now for waiting, now for cross check so that it be compensated. Now insurance company one maybe pay the premium for this product will be accident or now waiting. But anyway for Cameroon maybe decision taken be very slow for you. Then what of those people be die? What of those people where they be handicapped today? Would they not even work again? They not be able. How to go do with them? I just beg say if the new prime minister don't take this kind of decision be go very fast, so much so that at least they will know even out of this country say Cameroon the change.
But some people that they talk say since prime minister no overget power, so I say prime minister no fit give Kasingo for minister where they appointed like he plenty thing then they no fit worker.
Plenty thing they no fit worker, but at least if you say you be a minister, get for respect yourself. Like they appoint you like a prime minister, you discover and say you be a figurehead, you be a paper tiger. Hopefully one day you decide for say this, so no, I don't fit carry code so I no deserve them. You even resign. When you resign, you go enter inside history, and maybe the government will understand say yes, this person be decisive. Don't say they'll put you on some post where sometimes secretary general get power more than you still accept when you pass to the prime minister. That means why the prime minister no fit take any decision. No, we no like that kind of thing.
Another accident for inside country for the week. Na accident will be passed for place where they call am say Bonaberry country people them for that side on top bridge. Now with this accident too it be passed. This week will just finish am. Na case for some man will be there for on top the Okada with some other private motor for back. He can jam that Okada, then the man he fall, he knock his head on top the stone way there for that side, so for bridge for Bonaberry. Oh man, he blame the person way there for inside private motor, say na he make this accident. For Sika say the man will be there for on top Okada, he no be the worry, he be the worker normal. Before the other person, he can jam am for back. So one person too, he be sleep straight inside Douala here for the one accident we will take our ICM on top bridge. And the bridge we sabi say the road it dey open tata. The bridge you dey waka pass on top all time as you dey go for your house, you dey come for work, you go for your house, come for work. Now so if you get for the still cry again on palava for accident on top the bridge, will get so take two places for waka.
Thing wey dey pass for this bridge now because me I fit talk say plenty driver the way they run for this road, they never pass through driving school. Now the thing that I fit take am a talk because this road get lines them for day. Like the accident what we dey talk, when you want look at you see say the woman be there for middle, the person wey be dey run you with for three with the Okada, he be dey run for corner. The woman come up for middle go jam you, so they nari na for day. You for understand say maybe the woman not know how for run for three lines driving route. So nothing that we fit talk. If you want look at plenty for this accident for route for here, especially we with the drive for Douala here, driving license na hello. Now for telephone when they make driving license, because person wey don pass for auto école, they go you ask your certificate de santé, medical certificate, for know whether your memory dey the one wey you fit drive. Because at least small thing wey you don't think like the woman, if it be so wey be the check na different things so your memory no be dey fine, e knack this one so for thing wey dey pass for Bonaberry bridge at the overseas say plenty people dey wey dey drive for the driving license where they get an allo for telephone. So
for you check say if you get that power, if you hold all man with the worker for the Douala start for check their driving license.
That is it. Especially through which driving school where you pass. Because plenty even the head of driving school the way they dey for the plenty they overput their family members now through allo and that them they cause this trouble. I mean that winner for Bonaberry.
Mola, you buy idea?
Yes, apart from this driving school issue where Tata God love the talk, I feel so they feel still sensitized to the road users them. And more to that, they feel materialized to that road. Because when you see that road, normally they go for put some given speed, allocate them for say, okay, for this road day, so you get for run maybe na 60 kilometers per hour or na 30. So more because when I say either the Okada maybe respect the position we get for take and where they run, because normally a Okada no get for take the middle side, you get for run maybe towards maybe for the corner. Then that woman herself normally if you get for respect the distance where they separate he and the Okada man, then the speed too, and just because he no respect them and because of some distraction he find herself there. As well Tata God love the talk no, before the one give even driving school medical or what a driving license, medical certificate get for be demanded. They get for know your health condition, because some of food workers so meanwhile maybe we head there very far or sometimes we even sick, and normally that kind of person no even get for take steering. They go put it aside because it cause more accident.
Ogamola ambassador, I beg just permit me. You dey see for this route for Bonaberry here, person where he know say they don't draw 3 lines. Person where they go straight, where he know say no go stand. You should work for the run now for left. When you just come out, you just go direct for left because no man not go disturb you for day due to the speed for your vehicle and for high amount today. Person where no say they run ye plenty like the Okada man, you could run for right because you get all your time. Man for speed, either you there for middle or you there for that left. So now you like this woman, are they very sure the way because it goes stand again like 50 meters for front. You just imagine the type of speed will be there. You know we know how if you use the 3 side for road. Yes.
Well, since we the talk chapter for roads, make we remain. They say Douala now for lock mop, road them for inside Douala. All sides, it don't rotten, road them, chakara, We go start now for that side. So for Makepe, for people there with the Sabi Road for pass on Dogbong, you want go for General Hospital. You just take na your left for go down for side for Makepe side for roundabout. Now the road that where it is so people then say they don't ask question whether governor delegate dey for inside Douala or na say he no get work wey link with this road. Sabi say the road for that side so for Makepe, people there they use them. Now one day they pay them tax. All corner for that road na only hole water wey e turn up. Now so two motor them they spoil carelessly. Whether na taxi or e own motor e the chakara on top that road only for sika say waiting roads e don chakara also take time no day. People there wey they get them own private motor too. Now the same suffer where they get am for sika this palava say road. Then for inside Douala they don't chakara and people they ask na question whether na Douala this way go the prepare for and talk come good for stranger them. Sabi say small pikin man damba go happen inside 2020. Inside 2021 we get big man damba sesep where you go pass our country. All the one them so and road where you don't chakara. People they ask na question whether na say the people them for up for Yawende they know the see for talk something or na say they want them for down they don't block they want them for up their eye them. Question where plenty people they ask them for sika say road them inside Douala. E be na team for lock up. Place where they call am saying Kululun, na some other place that for that side. Maybe when you walk asote you land from Kululun, side from Kululun they way quota, e dey kampe, no nothing, e never touch am. But for some corner for the quota, small hole then they don't start come out. Where all man e the job pass on top, he lucky eye. All man he pass on top, he lucky eye. For sika say the roads, he never or they hold them, they never big. But Okada and taxi they fight road. I say Okada and taxi people them they fight road for sika say some place they way quota, e dey way whether na say na them cut am for fix am on how. Man e no sabi for sika that place where they cut am and other small hold them where e dey for that side so for inside Nkololun. Plenty them too they ask am if the kind of thing so a girl for be for inside town. They ask na question if this kind hold them they get for day for inside town. They ask whether the mayor na get power or na governor delegate. But according to the small book I learn even as well no go school, they talk say wetin say for palava for road some kind of road them mayor they no get power except say na governor delegate the give am. Now they suffer that we just now. People they use road from Kululu they get for suffer. Okada versus Okada, motor versus Okada, accident. Motor where they throw away anyhow, Okada too where they throw away people them for day. Them too they beg na beg. Whether na say people they don't tire for work, make the left chair so that other people there they get spirit where their blood in the pump. Them too they can chop that chair, see whether they go change thing the way it happen. Plenty people then just now they question whether true inside we own administration governor delegate them they even so get for be Molajul we don't talk road from Makepe, we don't talk road from Kululun. The one they know now only the road them for inside Douala. We sabi say for even come out outside Douala now go Yawende or for come out enter now so traffic we get them for day for say they fix road. Now inside Douala say when you see this road there I don't know who get the blame plenty. Now the mayor them or now the governor delegate wey dey on top chair.
Before I talk about the person where they get for blaming, we have to understand say be it city council, urban council or rural councils, they get a budget for road maintenance. And now it be divided. So this kind of big roads them now city councils they take care of them. But when you look these roads them during well drain process, now just a small pothole is start, of which by then, if not the mayor or the government delegate will be wise enough, when these potholes and small, therefore just go one time, go fix them for limit the budget. But since for Cameroon here, all would behave like so strangers of a country, would behave as if at a given time we'll run go back for our own real country. Now why that way? Some of them they just allow some of the holes and beat. May not be again like maybe from first say need a pool, maybe that need elephant. So much so that motor fi enter for inside, so that when the one can repair them, they will get their own if you cut and put them for their pocket. So now the thing this way they really kill this country now. And now the other reason I say this, so most of this mayor or the government delegate, they don't be accountable for the local population. If they forever know say yes, if I no work fine during the next election, they don't go vote me again. Then they for the for the happen. So, but since we know ourselves, we know say this, so you vote or you no vote. Sometimes the results are the same, or maybe your own power no come from the population. It come from a pen we come from your own day. Now why they behave so? This will government delegate. I respect it, but it be for it try for a level, but it not be enough because now more than 12 years today will be government delegate. But look Cameroon, look Douala now, and please, we might not go far. When this government delegate be take power for Douala here, it be talk say this so as it be doctor for Lakentini, it go doctor Douala too, so that may it be fine. But 12 years later, how it did Douala. It no be different from Ngoketunja. Almost say even the great support.
Ogajul, yes, I don't cut you. I don't know whether delegate don't call you for telephone or give you with you. When you want talk something, talk straight. That when to be the choke injection for Lakentini. He want take over. We talk say we could turn Douala could turn na Paris. That very time when he take power. Is that when one see small road, you use yourself, you day away where you will see small hole for road, you will see how they don't can put small go down for day. That when virus don't start the entire who could make now, yes, they can put them small. But now it go like 5 years where they don't still know whether who then they ever be for road for Douala. Now you don't cause all this disorder way you see I'm so. Now because government delegate, it don't get that very virus when the other one the way they be there for day, and on the quarter the other one come out for day, they do the same. When they want start for work, they work fine. But when time one they go now, so they like they sleep, they go, they sleep, they go. So government delegate, I never see that party where you be talk say you will make me Douala be till today. Even for come on go, I one day like Oga ambassador don't talk. We don't get it not be easy. And outside,
I mean, because you plenty people that they ask why they get for fixed road na time we rain the fall.
That is it. See Nyala, it don't take Nyala na which time. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
You see, say that says the finish.
Yeah. Presently, for even come up for F, you reach maybe Ari. You will need at least 4 hours.
That is it.
Because of traffic.
That is it.
So we need to understand what to be wrong for this
I say
country.
Power don't finish. Me lift you power.
But I feel say there's so another solution or the solution that say there's so may they put an end for this kind of longevity of service. Person not going to be government delegate for more than 10 years.
That is it.
If we say forget a mandate for say 4 years. Maybe renewable just once.
Now you I don't talk for parable. I don't say when person don't be for day, Oga Ambassador, you go start the work fine. Like he stay for day, so he says the finish. That means I don't use na shortcut for talk. Say me get small time for work and give space for different person. That is it.
So if we get for understand all the thing that they like say we need for come back for some ngomna, some system for ngomna we will vote our people. We will know our point.
Yes.
Now
why that way some of you would fight for federalism?
That is it.
Federation.
That is it.
So much so that the people they go vote people then they get for govern them.
Well, even the governor. If you know what,
they change you aside. They change you.
They put you aside.
That is it.
But they will be accountable.
If they said you work for 2 years, 1 year, your sense start to sleep like this one don't sleep for 12 years, so they just put
you aside.
That's all.
Okay. Chapter for roads, make we take una go to for ride. Now some other place that na part for the road where they just come up for fix am. He never overstay when gomna. He don't surely take am part, but he never finish take am all. That side too na palava for lock mop as we rain 84 for side for Bonaberry for dry. He then a big trouble as we binet people them too for day them di suffer. As a binet people them di suffer for sika wetting water way in the paka water way the turn up for place where a marché the rye as when I call them market for rye it is she done just now as well the talk so that binet people then say they don't the ask question whether na say the tax money where they pay am it gonna for some people them private pocket or na how sabi say this water rain anytime rain in the fall na so to binet you know the show they say guataho will be get water get for pass whether they don't push guataho na for before it make an answer water no the fee for pass Equinox story house we don't talk all these things inside the week we dey hear just now say work for open that water I don't start again as we tori enter we EM so now for we for stay wait wey go happen but people dey ask question now say the company wey fix the road e no be sabi say water go turn for day, or na for sika say be the work time wey rain no be the fall, or na say they be get for wetin make people dem can't talk before they make like say they go open the gutter hole. Question wey all the child for household never fit forget answer. And sabi say when water e turn plenty for on top quota, na big trouble, na roadway we go leave am, e go chakara again small time.
I dey pass for this place every day. I say who wey dey for day now so if you no know the route because na swimming pool. And the that way other people don dey stay for there, they never first catch fish them for inside. This issue where they talk so, they don't start the fix from pond where they go. They pick company and no one call una name, una know una self. They fix and they go find. Look only after pond before you want go for front Mary the water for water they stand for day. You no get no place for go. Now and you see say the technician the way they take them for go work maybe they not be capable That's why I fit talk. Because when you want look even for front Douala 4, gutters they know where they deep, but water they stand for road. Road they come now can't get place where water must stand. I no get destination for go. Now he the sport go wrong. The one for right being I say wait. May I clarify? Before the one fix that road, that gutter them may just be. They don't open now. They fear for go broke people the way they dey for front. Even the government delegate the way they don't give the market they pass for day. They see what way they pass. And now they give you 2 weeks. You will see what you who way will be for them, not will be in a small one. I don't pass for them today. It don't flop again pass the ABB. That small who way they don't talk so they don't open and so Oga Ambassador. They like it don't go jam. Water don't flop for them. Now come back again place for them. It don't flop pass. I mean that today. Now because say I don't want for start. If I start with the photo say we they do now something for them. We don't try to for sure and for winner. So government delegate go follow up the gutter them. Try Brooks to go reach for place where water will go because people them for they suffer. Even mommy them where they don't put their paper for down, they suffer.
Now the other two people they will talk now say if they get for open that gutter, maybe they will talk say they get for chakara people them house too. And now with the one chakara,
we don't get
the
choice.
same people them they get for cry.
Yes, you know say this so we all know say this so if you make omelette where you know broke eggs, some person get for sacrifice.
That is it.
Then are they accused to this maybe probably was engineers the way they did for the government, maybe Douala City Council. They be at least part of the committee where they control the road construction. Normally, when you see the quantity of runoff and the size of the gutter, you understand so it will be measured and before the road will be constructed.
That is it.
They will be measured and they will take that into consideration. So normally, Public Works Minister, before he want to inaugurate that road, he get for even punish those engineers them. Say why they allows maybe the goal is the gutter may be small as compared to the runoff. Then one. Secondly, I call to the attention for the Minister of Public Health. Why? Because well, you see they don't show we market for them. I be surprised for say this dirty water in the past corner vegetables. It pass on top cocoyams and plantain fish.
I don't see fish for them. They don't put them.
When this dirty water they be on top those vegetables. They go wash them how so much so that may we or the consumer no fall sick. Inside cocoyams go do none how or because we used to talk for quarter say black man need to die dirty. But no, we don't reach on certain level where I would the reason that time where we take we hand rubber for maybe for clothes before we chop at you it don't pass. Today we wash hand them before chop them. So they call their attention. I beg now our country. We know the past that for Cameroon. Person for outside when they see we country they work and find the caution now we the Cameroonians more wake up we like we country we do fine work.
Yes, and so for Sika this palaver for team with this so people they know the hear fine. We go continue. No be now only for Douala we suffer them. For place for far north with the join Gaundere, far north and even north. General order we brother them for up north. We go put them too they get them own problem and them own problem too. Now so the same problem with Douala people them get. We na palaver for roads we them no get. If you go now from Gaundere now from Madwa. Now for Garwa, roads dey at all for Sika say plenty road they don't start for work, they abandon work people them, they no come. Even the roadway the show say na roadway plenty motor them they use for pass on top, only the porta way they on top that road, even shovel dey for this picking themselves for even carry sand use and put them on top road so that motor if he pass. So now for Sika why that when motor says it tight, now picking they go find ground, use na their hand. I say shovel no even dey for see as wey dem go help for do the motor pass last na so dem go push the motor so tey e last go. On top chapter for roads, even palava for water, ngaundere garuwa maruwa water no dey. Dem too dey get for waka for long roads before they go find water, and dem own water wey dem dey go find am na for side wey cow dem too dey can't drink water for some time. Any man wey come first e carry small clean water, but when you come late, which kind of color for water wey you go carry am? Na the kind color for water wey go show na wey you go carry, and then leave am water go down, then you carry your own drink. Na for sick and why that way deep people themselves they dey ever get sick. On top this palava for roads and even palava for water, we get case too for light wey population too for that up north dem too dey cry all time. Dem dey cry all time. They dey talk say even palava say road e no dey, water no dey, light I say light say wey dey get for gear and for them. Even light e no dey, country people dem for inside that place, so for inside the far northern zone sabi say they dey cry plenty. Light e no dey for that side, so for inside the north. Now for sika why that way all these young na why that way all young people dem for inside place wey dey call am say marwa, the young people dem they don't meet up. E be dey na for big forum wey they be meet up for that side, so for marwa for take see and talk, and they don't talk say if people dem for up they don't tire, make them try for see as way they go left young boy them make they take over. Now youth for now them they don't sit down for talk the ones they say they don't tire.
Yes, they get right for talks that they don't tire. But from this zone, we get senators, we get parliamentarians, and we all know say this, so for budget for this country and for parliament, each senator or a parliamentarian, he get a given amount where they give every year millions of francs CFA where they go undertake some budget, some project for their zone. You feel say this, so this point for water, one borehole, it no cost more than 1 million francs. If each and every senator for decide say for a own zone of influence, it get for dig at least a borehole for them every year, like within a period of 5 years, where they for them, they'll get at least 10. And if they get at least 10, that population no go suffer again. And since for that zone we get like some two, maybe a senator and a parliamentarian. If each and every one that decides, okay, you take maybe water problem, me I take electricity. If they feel use solar energy, even finance solar energy project for help the population. But now, which that money they do with them? Even if for change their motto them or go back for ministry, for go ask me they give them market, so that they start supply some certain things for get more money. So they ask myself, the politicians, they want to be their role towards the population where he elect them. Now the question that we really ask.
Mr. Jules, this town for now, na town where I don't stay, thing where they see concern them na say they like, I know they coach them. They don't want for reason. Because time where they for reason about this issue don't pass. Fonka Sharon be give chair for parliament for Cavalier again how many years today? But when being an elite for inside, now them the vote budget like you don't talk for day. They suffer water since that time what will be there for Kuseri till today. They suffer road since that time what will be there Kuseri till today. You could see now say we will blame now who? When you want to talk with them, they will talk say no care all pay here. When they get paid, they go live without light. They get paid, they go live without water. Every day we dey sing this one now for saying now who we hear. Maybe the youth them view common that can make changement.
No, yes, and now young people them,
yes.
inside
maybe at the doubt
because when they don't start come out, see they like say
if the elite them no give them chance at the doubt, because like will be the first they talk, the elite them what they day for day, now them they make them say many people then they suffer. I don't shoot stone for all elite them for now. From that one them where they don't be like president till today. The one the way they don't work the day for government now so because when you want to look for different villages them for your village you say no escape when a community feel live same when a village live without water.
Not at all.
That is it. So I shoot stone for them because they don't turn the people the way they climb for tree just trying for food down for their belly.
But to take a look, the question I ask and say so when you talk about this elites, how they become elites? Now through presidential order decision or now because they get money. Even the local population, if you put aside those elites, Because now we don't discover and say, now when they vote you like maybe a mayor or a parliamentarian, tomorrow you carry some big motor, they just start call you honorable, they start give you that respect. But if you don't respect your own population, if you still put you aside, those young guys then, as they don't start so, they start put stones, they dig gutters. If tomorrow, that man when a mayor or a minister come for them, take stick, follow it, say, if you want to arrange this road, when I not come again for here, when a big motor them. When I come down to half of the motor, when I can't fix the road, things they go work. Now just say this so as you talk, we don't be blind for quite a very long time.
That is it.
Of which now, so I think say our eyes don't start to open. Of which I know say in the next 5 years, things that will happen. Maybe about 30 years ago, no go happen again.
All right, and just for Sabi, so the talk for here, work with Tori House Iduam, they ever remain for back. So Tori House, if we get a award for that side for year in the 2 years today, he be then for this palaver for the scope award where they give for Tori people them for that side at Equinox Tori House. He come out with the best Tori House or inside Cameroon award for side for year in them. Who we get even people themselves from Tarikun Cooperative too, they come out like the one of the best people them with the work, even as we think the trunk for them for that side, so for Norwest and Southwest. So just so Sabi, the Scoop Award, when a Larry Esong, when a Toriman Sesep, he organize all year. It be happen for Yawende, and Equinox Story House, he come out with the best award for the best tele for inside a country, and we get other Tory people them, where they be give them 2 awards, plus even people them too, where they work for Macrofinance House, even Tarikuntu, they give them award for the best macrofinance, for work where they do for population. Even as we country, it is strong for outside. Now for Yawende, where this one it happen, and it happen for before big people them way all them they become for inside Yawende. Just now, make we hear with one of the big people them talk for inside the Scoop Award with Tori House SF. It be take it own.
So every member want to be served and want to be served first. So much so that at certain points in time we get a few skirmishes with members then, because when they all want to be impatient, all man knows the claim that I think that you own them. So we come, you know, so they give a TV recovery treatment. Yes, for treating, for resolve the problem as fast as possible.
They say we'll go take out. Yes, Tata, Tori House is also continue for take prize them. Another one we don't just add again on top of that for Yawende. It surprise you?
It not surprise me. You know something? This Tori House be don't be first since. Now people them way they not be know their position for their work. But they go see the people that way they share cable, say me they put with channel for back. Now say when you do find thing, just remain quiet. One day your head could come out like we don't come out so. So if we look at now, we will do pass so because we don't take them for hand true for work. At least someone still they come. They therefore they will come plenty.
Mola Jules,
yes.
Another feather for Tori House.
Yes, it not been a say me a day here today, but an acknowledgement with me I get and I say this. So about 2 years ago, when I was at the work for some for the hospitality sector, about 2 years ago, I be received some minister for this country where I know one for talk. For bring out a name, we'll be inside a room. I take remote control for putting channel. I put channel for I put the public channel. It tell me say no. I put Equinox. I be very surprised. I say, but how? His Excellency, why you choose Equinox? He said because if you want to get a good news
information
regarding this country,
so
we put this one. But when he come off for a room because some public place, they say when I put me the public channel, I be very surprised. So today when I see the outcome at the talk, say at least when you work very well, you go get the result. Yeah.
All right, we go left that chapter just now. We go open small page for chapter for Norwest and Southwest, and according to Congo Sawe, the enter for we here for side for Norwest. They try for tell we as we governor, it be make ton for inside division, then for inside Norwest. Last place, one of the places that it be go, it be dinner for Momo for inside the Bengui SSF, where it be meet up people them for inside Bengui. Sabi se waka for governor, it be there now for see as we go back papa and mami them say make September moon wey dey come make pikin themselves they try for turn back for school. Sabi say one of the SDO them for Bowie, e be talk for governor say true for 2018-2019 school year no one primary school pikin e no be enter for class, and they talk say even 1 million wey they begin like scholarship for college they don't send them back for ministry for sika say even college too e no be happen. Now on top all the chapters so we Ogam Adolphe Lele Lafrique e don dey turn for see as waiting them they get for change, and for Beck say make pikin them they turn back for school. Sabi say as waiting they happen for this site according to Congo site so be enter for we EM. They tell we say Chris Anu Imami and even his sister they don't thief them for inside Yawende. This one too the camp time with plenty people them they dis also vex on top this palava, and as well the hear people themselves for inside Gata them they try for talk say they sabi one person and now the person where they block them with them for that side so for inside Gata. Now governor Ediwaka and it is also continue for Waka for CCMA school turn back that one and always but sabi say since plenty all man in the campaign and na prayer to say make all man a turn back for school, but people they ask say condition we put they get for turn back for school Molajul, if you get the chance for say make picking the turn back for school now which kind of condition wait till you go talk from governor say make the do am before you check say school go enter fine. We sabi say GC result e come out they say na the best result they get on this year, but the result too will be get on small leaking. They say minister a big man for GC be the minister he dey talk with here so they will come out result he want on the phone he seen a result for social media. The thing just confused. We hear say they get for give some casting go for GC, but now this palava for turn back for school sabi say pikin wey no go school go be automatic doorman. But how you see the palava?
If we dey here this afternoon, na because of school where we go. So I dey encourage people they may they go school. But if they want go school, we get for ask yourself, why for the past years they no be go school? And the problem will be prevent them from going to school, it be solved. Why the authorities they no fit take a decision so that at least when they talk about dialogue, they hasten up the dialogue process before September so that the condition it be conducive for this pikin them for go back for school. Because we no get for pass through a talk of war before that kind pikin before pikin they go back for school. I dey cry my junior brothers then where they southwest, the day house they dey go school. It really disturbed me. But I ask myself now say this so they used to say they go school. But they never solve this problem. Today, you say people don't die for this side, don't die on left, don't die for right. These people will go to school. Be sure say their security be controlled so much that if they go to school, nothing will happen with them. Prime Minister about some 2 or 3 months ago, if you go northwest and southwest, he talks a president for Yaoundé be prepared for a dialogue on all the topics except separation. Wait till they disturb that dialogue till today. Wait till they prevent them. Because I come out, when I go southwest, and they touch the local population, they tell me, say, the rover tire for she done for house. They want some of that dialogue come quick so that they go back for school. Because they would want to try for render the future for picking them blood when they for house. Would they train so when they go for school, they train na future bandits them. Because they will reason out in the next 5 years. So I beg this government, if this one like on a population, on seek a lasting solution.
Yes, Oga Jules, I deal with you. This going back to school with the talk so now only any man the sweat say me or you picking them go schools. But my trouble now say them self way they be na they work with government what they do for that 2 English zone them escape they secured. Now who know like you picking? Them way they do for this francophone side what they feel fine. Escape. I want to ask them this question because plenty them way I know they are picking them but they go school for French sector English sector. But today we start they picking them they don't bring them try for bring them for say me they get security for their side. So thing what I want to talk with them be now say it they like prime minister here and minister they know they understand themselves. because Prime Minister comot go talk say we president dey steady for receive any person wey come for that dialogue. No be so, but he wan come back the very week some minister comot, he talk say they no go sit down for table. Na wey we don remain block so. We know dey we for deny say make pikin no go school, but na who no like e pikin for give am say he no come back at least. Or we like we picking them like English speaker them. We want some more picking them go school, but me they find solution for inside this issue. For say if we are picking them one go for school, we will know say they get security because themselves what they day for day their own security no day. I mean that the people the way they work for English zone their security system no day.
All right, and just for Sabi said this week to a finish. Now we court case that is last weekend. Now we court case for Sisiko Ayoktabe and other 9 the way they thief them from Nigeria. Bringham court case it be happen and they say he go come back again for number 5 day for inside this mode day for inside. But till we surprise all people them now the way we lawyer them they be wear clothes enter for courthouse. People they run they say now Odeshi where they don't carry and enter. Sabi said the red pieces now for Sika Vex. We lawyer them say the vex say they knock some them combi they say uniform people them for yawin them they knock some them combi where they call them say barrister Tanyi Amungwa Sote ibi a law sense but thank God he be sleep on top of hospital bed now only for 4 hours then he wake up so the vex for the kind of way they be knock them lawyer Sabi say people them say Seseko Ayoktabe and the other people them where they be thief them for Nigeria Bringham they go turn back for court for number 5 day for inside this moon and this one in the can where people them from Gata too they talk say they sabi na only Sesiku Ayoktabe they no sabi no other man people then they talk confusion all side confusion. Now when you see the way the lawyer then they be sape the other day we hear say court it divides when they see red pieces they check say now they she don't enter go inside courthouse.
I would say any clothes you ever time for skin no be na odeshi.
Red pieces
maybe na because they don't get confidence for themselves. They don't get confidence for themselves now. Why would they be the fear? Because pieces they ever show either don't lost person or you want cry for something where you they ask them.
Well, no, they fine.
Well, no, they fine. So now only because themselves they don't know what they do because the court case too they don't over postpone now. The people them now say they don't be capable for produce what they ask them or now wait because I hope say if I know the count the one way I know. They go now up to like 8 times so they don't postpone.
More than 8 times.
More than 8 times so they don't postpone. Now wait till they happen. When they don't bring the people them already down.
Them too for the judge.
They change judge them. But what the people they be the ones they answer the case. They available. They for their hands. Now they bring them for court anytime where they like them. If it be say maybe the day for their house they don't come call court case they don't be available. We feel the talk say maybe they never come. But the day for when hands. Now when they bring them, now when they go back with them. Before when I want she done for decide say they will postpone that for put the date for court case. When I discuss when I between when I it pass me too. They get their full right for tie that red clothes because now how when they treat them.
Now when you hear the way they be knock lawyer, it show another disrespect again after it will be happen for 2016 where lawyer people them too they be vexed.
Yes. Lawyer them vex and that red pieces way that I just talk it be very very symbolical. And from these red pieces, it shows say that the vex. And normally, instead for interpret and say na Odeshi, they forfeit ask themselves and say why they wear these red pieces. What it happen? Then they carry out an investigation. Because from this thing will happen for these lawyers, it even discourage picking them from going to school. Why? Because you go see some young policeman or gendarme officer where he no get even ordinary level. Just because he get that opportunity for whole gun, he go catch lawyer. He beat them straight round for down. He know how many years that lawyer study after advanced level before he carry that coat for his skin. Where he go beat it so. Just because he get some position. But when they take note say this so their power that's where they hold them for their hand where they call and say gun. Tomorrow, if they don't hold that gun again, I will see how they go defend themselves. Because if today they feel beat journalists them, beat lawyers them, push doctor them for down, draw them for because they get gone, or because now their godfather they govern this country, and they tell them say they be very careful. We need peace on this country. I know they prone for any revenge, but I just tell them say before the one carry out and act, made the reason out about 3 times, ask themselves, say, in the next 5 years, whose side they could be. If that person will be BT, meet them tomorrow, how they could behave.
Me, I just talk some more for inside the security. The way we are the sea for this country, we picking them. We don't burn now, so they not going to take security for this country like peacekeeping force. Because now they know now, so when they see uniform, they run around. Now how we will not hate them, when I don't train them, when I don't make them say me they come out go they do for outside. No, but now only for one side, English side or French side, not the same thing. At least you should see when picking see person where don't wear uniform, it will change because it know the type of person where they. Will not be a human being them again. I talk so for someone I try change more country fine. And
just so Sabi say France Foreign Affairs Minister and where the local chapter for other foreign countries, Africa. Inside some book where they just send them, they don't talk say no be na force or no uniform man, he no get any medicine for solve this palaver for Norwest and Southwest. They don't talk again. Say make the shit down on top table for talk. No be na force for uniform person. He go empty where they happen for Norwest and Southwest. Now book that way foreign ministry for France. He just come out for right time this week where we just finish and well we know we get plenty time for talk, but maybe we go talk some more. This redact will be come out. They talk to me minister for justice Laurent Eso. He go by force pension. Make all people them two way they so they get hand where they local people them from Katami they go by force pension for Sika the confusion where happen for inside Kondengi and even the one for Boya. They say sote now they never fit for even talk to two way to really pass for inside that place of Kondengi. We sabi say minister Ngomna talk man if you don't come out for talk on top this palabam wait till we really pass but up them they check say they so all the one them so the power where they use them no na the better way that they be get for use them for them they check say better say they get a peace and justice commission we if it for help for doing them they never fit for understand why Maurice come to a people them where they catch them lock them some they don't come out some way they catch them with the same thing they also left them for back so for them they check say justice system for country it don't go on one side.
Yes, it go one side and why that way even Transparency International get a case now against Cameroon. And secondly, just some few weeks ago Cameroon again be considered I think one of the most corrupt
number four
corrupt country inside Africa. Yeah, and justice be one of them. But from investigation, from maybe book they would already done, the show we say about 90% of these people where they in Gata, where they prison, they still be on waiting trial. Why they be on waiting trial? How person go be on waiting trial for 10 good years, 5 years? It they do waiting for day. So this overpopulation where they prison now just because this our justice need to play well a role. If at all say these magistrates they will do their work very well, we'll not forget this kind of problem. And I even see some service note where minister he try for Senam for all the 10 regions them where they ask the various magistrates and say they propose a solution so much so that they feel reduce the population waiting for prison, so much so that they feel judge them quickly. Why not today will it happen? They will sleep. Okay. Anyway, a good step.
Tata, Moku hear you, we don't almost finish.
Me they hear what way that population they ask. Okay. Because if they move that head them what they don't oversleep so change could be.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright, now so we see country for this number 3 day for inside number 8 moon, the first one for inside the new moon. Tata, thank you plenty, even though this your time, thank you.
They work.
Okay, thank you too plenty. Mola Juna na YouTube Makombi, we will surely meet up another time.
Yes, Mr. Ambassador, that's opportunity for present congratulations for Vicky and Jabia for their GCE exams we just come out to results. Okay, country people them anytime when I see me go see me, but I want to say big thank you for Ledoux, thank you to plenty for Warren, thank you for Francois Decoumem, thank you for Malice and even Nadine, even Tata Golo will for Wikonam. We want to say thank you even if I will do it. So on a few look the story back for 8:30 for some time. Me, on go see me when on get for see me. On hold am tight.